What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kicks Army. Happy Saturday. Shout out to everybody who wind up copping the Air Jordan 12 Super Bowls and the Air Jordan 5 Anthracites this morning. I didn't go live. I know, Army, I said I'm going to start going live even for shoes that I'm not a fan of because y'all still want them. Y'all still are a fan of them. But I just got to get that out of my mentality. So again, shout out to everybody who did cop the 12s and the 5s today. If you did grab them joints, just comment got them in the comment section below. Now, Army, it's a lot going on, okay? It's an extreme amount of stuff going on. As you guys seen earlier today, Nike finally uploaded the Air Jordan 6 Carmines onto Sneakers app, and we've been waiting for this for a very long time. Now, I did go live yesterday, Army, and we had a fantastic live yesterday. So if you missed that live yesterday, you missed out on a lot of gems, you missed out on a lot of info. So after this video, make sure y'all go and check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Army. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of this fire content. We are on destination 200K. Okay, so with that being said, we went live yesterday talking about that crazy defect on the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. For those who don't know, it's a lot going on with the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. The midsole, this part right here, on the Carmines on some pairs are turning pink. And the reason that they are turning pink is because the Carmine red from the dye is bleeding onto the midsole on these sneakers. Now, yesterday in the live, we talked about, whether or not Nike's gonna cancel the release. Is this why we haven't gotten a shock drop? Now, a couple people on the live yesterday were saying that we were gonna get a shock drop yesterday, but because of this defect, that is the reason why these did not shock drop. And it makes sense, Army. It makes a lot of sense. So, we thought that Nike was gonna cancel the release. We thought that they was gonna push back the Carmines, but as of right now, since these joints are uploaded on sneakers, we will be getting a Carmine drop next week. So I'm loving it. But also, I received a lot of messages from members, and they were saying how some of their stores, they got to send back pairs. Like 8 out of 32 pairs were heavily defected with the pink midsole. Some was not affected, some was affected. So I do think that some stores will have a smaller quantity than they initially expected. But some of these pairs will wind up ending up at our local Nike outlets for hopefully less than retail. And those are going to have extremely pink midsoles. But since we are on the topic of pink, Army, I definitely want to show you guys the brand new pink sole premise bag that actually may go hand in hand with some of these pink midsole Air Jordan 6 Carmines, Army. So this sole premise bag is similar to the yellow one. It is a sole premise commuter bag. You can also use promo code Unbreakable Kicks to get 35, Army. I'm increasing it by 5%. 35% off all sole premise products. This commuter bag right here, Army, holds up to two pairs of your pink Air Jordan 6 Carmines. A pair can go right here in this spot, and a pair can go down here in this spot. Also, premise bags are TSA approved, Army, so you will be allowed to take these joints on your flight. A lot of people starting to fly now because things are opening back up. You can throw chargers, deodorant, snacks. You can throw all that stuff right here in these front sections right here. And the pink bag is a limited color with sole premise, Army. So again, use that promo code Unbreakable Kicks to get that 30% off all sole premise bags. Army, my episode of the Collector's Call aired earlier today, and I forgot to let y'all know, but Army, I'm thinking about just recording the episode, finding some way to save it, and actually uploading it on my channel so that way you guys can actually see the episode. It was filmed in 2019, and they've been sporadically just re-airing the episode. I know a lot of members of the Army seen it, but a lot of members of the Army have yet to see it. So smash the thumbs up. This joint get over 1,600 thumbs up. I will make sure to somehow film it and upload it on my YouTube channel, Army. Love you guys. Let's get to the topic. To the steak and potatoes of the video, and I hope that you are not eating your steak raw, because if you cut it open, it's probably going to be as pink as some of these midsoles. In yesterday's Live Army, I mentioned something in kind of a joking fashion. You know, like your boy, I like to joke about a couple things. And I mentioned that there's going to be one place that's going to accept these pink midsole Air Jordan 6s, and that is Stockx. I said that Stockx is going to have regular Carmine 6s without the pink defect, and then they're going to have a section where you can sell your pink midsole Air Jordan 6 Carmines. Army, we went live around 11 o'clock Central Standard Time yesterday, and literally by 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I was receiving messages from the members of the Army showing me that Stockx is allowing people to sell these defective Air Jordan 6s on their site for full price. The thing is, I personally, okay, and I always tell y'all, this is just my personal opinion. I would not buy Carmine 6s off any app that is allowing that pink midsole. And here's the thing. Let's say, for instance, you had no clue about what's going on with this defect. Now, it does say, you know, they're pretty much giving you that warning. You know, like the smoking commercials, like, yeah, you know, cigarettes can cause lung cancer. So they give you the heads up. Stockx is giving you the heads up, basically saying, these pink pairs, we are allowing you to sell. So let's say, for instance, you buying a pair of Air Jordan 6 Carmines off Stockx, and you get the pinkest, you get that Cameron pink midsole. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing. For me, I feel like Stockx needs to do something as far as if you are selling a Carmine 6 with a pink midsole, you need to send pictures. Reason being, you need to know if you're getting a Young Jeezy Snowman white midsole, or you need to know if you're getting a Cameron pink midsole. You need to know that. I would want to know that, especially if you are spending more than retail for these joints. Because at the outlet, I'm not sure what the price is going to be at the outlet. I'm not sure if they're going to sell the defective pairs for retail, if they're going to do less than retail. Because when the Air Jordan 13 Mellows hit outlets, I do not believe they were selling them for retail. I want to say there was like $149. So they took off about $50. And that's cool. You see the shoe right there. If you want to spend that $150 on the shoe that got the bleeding defect, that's all on you. But if you don't even know if you're going to receive, it's pretty much 50-50. You got a 50% chance of getting an all-white midsole. You got a 50% chance of getting a pink midsole. I just think that they should not allow people to sell the pink midsole pairs. And to me, Army, that is why the price on the Carmine 6s has plummeted on Stockx. If y'all paid attention to yesterday most pairs were 300 plus. Now pairs are like, what, 280 and down? And that's because some stores, let's keep it a buck, some stores, some, you know, resellers, they saw them pink midsoles and they sold them. They got rid of them. And to be honest, that's a smart thing. Who wants to be stuck with a whole bunch of defective Carmines that 9 out of 10 you pay resale for? So let's say if you was a reseller in Chicago and you paid $350 for these joints. You didn't check all the pairs. You looking at them like, dang, some of these are defective. You're not going to be able to sell these pink midsole joints on the street. But since Stockx opened the door for people to go ahead and sell the pink midsole joints on Stockx, let me dump them on there. Let me get rid of them. I don't even care if I'm losing money. I'd rather get some money back than lose hundreds and thousands of dollars holding on to a shoe that's never going to go back up in value. The reason why they're not going to go back up in value because the defect, right? So it's just like, that's just another one of those things that I'm just like, Stockx definitely could have controlled this. They could have been like, man, look, if you got pink pairs, we don't want to be bothered with it. And it's just like, they just be allowing anything. And again, Army, this is just my opinion. I just feel like because of these processing fees, transaction fees, they want to make their bread. And like I always say, as a business, your main goal is to make bread. So yes, this is a dream come true for places that have these pink midsoles or resellers that got these pink midsoles. That's a dream come true, and it is going to drop the price on the pink joint. It's gonna drop the price on Carmines in general, because again, you don't know if you're getting a pink midsole pair or a white midsole pair. And that's the thing, at least on GOAT, you gotta at least post pictures of what you're selling. Now, that's normally when it comes to any shoe on GOAT, I want to say, you gotta post pictures. You can't use stock pictures. So with GOAT, I like that. You can at least see how either white your midsole is or how pink your midsole is. I think Stockx is just really opening up floodgates for people to be very disappointed. And you gotta remember, once your shoe passes their legit check and they ship that out, they don't care that you gonna hit them up and be like, hey man, these joints pink, because it says it already. So pay attention. Pay attention to that small writing, because they've been hitting us with that small writing, and y'all just gotta beware and pay attention. So again, Army, if I was y'all, I would literally wait. We are a week away from the release. I will wait, see if I can hit on Sneakers app, see if I can hit on Flex app, etc. Now, the thing with Sneakers app as well is that I'm sure it's pink pairs in a sneaker warehouse. Hopefully Nike and Sneakers is doing, I don't want to say the right thing, but doing the right thing, going through pairs, checking them. Let's pull all of the pairs that's heavily defective. Let's pull all the pairs that midsole is just like dumb pink, like cotton candy pink. Let's pull those pairs, put them to the side, send them to outlet. But all of the pairs that are just white and clean, let's sell them. Now, again, I think that we'll cut down on how widely available the Carmines are on Nike and Sneakers, but I like the fact that I would know that I'm getting a pair that's not pink. Now, Nike has yet to come out and say we are going to pull all the pink pairs, send them to outlet as far as B grades. We're just going to send all the non-defective pairs out. They've yet to come out and say that, but I'm hoping that they do that, because that way Nike can control, you know, what people are actually receiving. From what I heard, again, from members of the Army who work in these retail shops, a lot of the shops are sending back the defective pairs. Some people said half of their inventory was defective, so they sent back half of their inventory. So again, it's going to make it a lot harder for people to grab pairs in stores. But when you are picking up your pairs in stores, just make sure you double checking them. Make sure that the pairs that you are getting, like I said yesterday in my live, I'm going to be Inspector Gadget. I need 2 of these joints, so I'm going to double check, make sure that my pair is nice and clean. I hate to be that guy, but if they send me out a size 11 and it's pink, ma'am, sir, this midsole is pink. I know what's going on with the defects, but can you go back and grab me another size 11 so that I can check it out? You know, I just want a pair. Now, here's another kick in the head, Army, before we get out of here, is that even though we got pairs that are not defective as of yet, eventually it may still happen. So yes, you got a freshly white midsole on February 13th, but come April 26th, that joint might start bleeding too. So it is what it is, honestly, at this point, Army. So let me know how you guys feel about all this stuff in the comment section below. I'm just trying to bring awareness. Hey, look, this is possible that you may be getting a pink pair, you may be getting a white pair. They letting y'all know, but you cannot check out your pair before you buy it. So buy at your own risk. Buy at your own risk. Again, prices are plummeting because I feel like a lot of people are selling these pink pairs, and that's bringing the price down on them because they don't care if they take $200, $250, $215. They just do not want to be stuck with them, Army. So let me know how y'all feel about all this stuff in the comment section below. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. You got a clean Air Jordan Carmine from 2014 that I'm 9 out of 10 is gonna keep, because here's another thing, Army, before we get out of here. It's crazy how the quality in the production has gone down. Reason why? This is a 2014 pair that I picked up last year. 7-year-old shoe. Absolutely no bleeding. So how is it 2021, 7 years later, y'all do the exact same shoe and we have defects? You would think that quality went up. You would think that technology would have went up. All of those things, but it's just showing that the quality control is literally turning to SHIT, Army. And that's all that it is. I can bet you $1.75 that they made way more pairs of Carmine 6s in 2021 than they did in 2014. And the quality on these 7 years ago is better than the quality of the newer pairs. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Hug your loved ones. And we out.